I'm actually reasonably calm when maybe I shouldn't be, because that is just one of the most frustrating 90 minutes of football I've seen this season. It's so tiring watching Arsenal be so wasteful. An expected goals of 3, okay. Those chances we created were nothing today. And we've hit the post with Martinelli, and Havertz missed an absolute sitter. Yeah. On another day, we win this. Yeah. I'm just so sick of saying the same things. It's so obvious what we need to do. So I'm just going to say it now, okay? Fair play to Newcastle. They've come to the Emirates. They've got a 2-0 win. They defended it with 2 lines of 5. It was 5-5-0 at the end of the game, and they got the result. Fair play to them. But this man right here, just buy him. Just buy him. We've seen enough. We so clearly, desperately need someone that can just take a game by themselves. Just buy him. Just put the money on the table. I want whoever's in charge of negotiations at Arsenal, okay? I want them to travel up to Newcastle tonight. I want them there yesterday, ideally. I want them to sit down with Isaac's agents and the Newcastle representatives, whatever, and just slap down a huge briefcase. 110 million, 120 million, 130 million. I just don't care at this point. We've got the money. Just spend it. Yes, it's a risk that we breach FFP. Then sell someone that we don't want anymore. At this point, who should stay at the club over bringing in Isaac? Who is more important? Okay, you can say the likes of Rice, Erdegaard, and Saka and these guys, but genuinely, at this point, is it more important that we behave and don't break FFP and PSR regulations and all this stuff, but maybe we go another season without a trophy? Or do we just blow the budget? Let's just smash our summer budget. Yes, maybe that's been the plan, that we wait until the summer and we really get our true targets. And trust me, my gut instinct is that's how you should run a football club. You shouldn't take crazy risks, because we get it right in the summer and maybe next year we can win something. But that's what we've been doing for years. It's what we've been doing for seasons. It's always like, well, next transfer window, if we get this player, then maybe we'll do it. Maybe we need to go with our heads now. Maybe it's a bit more of a heart thing as well for me. I love this football club, and all we've won in recent years is FA Cups and Community Shields. And okay, this is the Carabao Cup. It's not that big of a deal, but if we genuinely want to win something, we saw the answer on the pitch today, and he didn't even have that good of a game. But this man right here, he is the most Arsenal striker I've seen since I want to say Thierry Henry, because he is Thierry Isaac. He is so Arsenal. He's just Arsenal. And I can see it in his eyes. He's looking around. It's like this could be his home. He has the opportunity to come to a club like Arsenal, and he can be the one. He can be the one. Think of all of the legendary strikers that have come through Arsenal Football Club. None of them compare to Henry, okay? You can get up there with the likes of Bergkamp, who wasn't really a striker, but, an attacking player that scored goals. You've got your Alexis Sanchez, who wasn't a striker, I guess, but you've got your Van Persies, you've got your Aubameyangs, you've got Giroud and Lacazette. But what I'm trying to say here, okay, some people will say, why would Isaac come to Arsenal? This is the reason why. This position here, the number 14 shirt, laminated, sitting there, waiting, laminated shirt, waiting for Isaac just to walk in and wear it. And he can become a legend. He is the one that propels our club. I'm being deadly serious here. Isaac is that good. He is the one that takes our club from being second in the Premier League and being competitive in the Champions League to some extent, and being there or thereabouts in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. But basically, he takes us from competing to winning. I think he's that good. If we keep him fit, just slam the money on the table. I just don't care at this point, because if we want to achieve anything with Arteta, who I plead that he is successful in the long term. He's been great for us. He's turned our club from, a joke, an absolute joke of a club, into a serious football club again. And I will always be grateful. This Arteta revolution, okay? He has built an incredible team, but it's just that missing piece. It's just that missing piece. Go and buy Isaac. Go and buy him. He's not for sale. Yes, he is. Anything has a price. Isaac is there. And it isn't going to happen. It isn't, because our club are too careful. And I get it. I totally get it. You want to play by the rules, and you don't want to break any rules and break regulation and suffer consequences. But do you know what? It does get to the point where it's like, okay, look, we're going to overpay for Isaac in the summer. We might as well overpay even more now and just do it. Just get it out of the way. And if that does mean we sell Martinelli, if that does mean we lose a player that maybe we don't really want to lose, but it just makes sense that we shift one or two players out that are really good for a world-class, potentially best striker in the world. Honestly, I'm telling you, if he came to Arsenal and we started dominating and winning tournaments and winning trophies in general, he will become the best striker in the world. He'll be known as Arsenal's number 9. Let's look at stats, shall we? Should we look at stats? Come on, then. Stats. Oh, my God, look at this. Look at the chances created. Literally, the whole game was us here whipping it in. This is all that matters, these 2 moments in the game, and they're both avoidable goals. Of course they are. Why couldn't we score today? Because we don't have just that elite goal scorer. We're crying out for it. Yes, we've got injuries. Yes, we've got tired players, and Saka's out, and Ødegaard's still not his best. And Havertz, that miss. I'm just thinking, like, the Havertz miss. You think Isaac misses that? Really? You really think there's just no way? And Havertz, I will always defend Havertz because he has come in and done a very good job at Arsenal. He has, but he just isn't a striker, like an out-and-out elite 30 goals a season type striker, and he never will be. So just do it. Just go and spend the money. Make extra money now if we have to. You can sell Trossard if you want. We can sell Martinelli, because at this point, it's like you might as well play anyone else on that left side, but just don't pass to them. Just give the ball to Isaac and Saka. I don't know. The good news is there is a second leg. So technically, even though it feels like it, it isn't over. But it's Newcastle. We have to go to St. James's Park, 2-0 down. No doubt they will defend for their lives, and it's a day before the end of the transfer window, I think. So by then, maybe we could have Isaac in the team. Maybe. Here's a question for you guys, and this is the question of the episode, okay? I want you guys down below to answer this question for me. If Isaac was playing for Arsenal today, and let's say he can still be at Newcastle. Let's say there's 2 Isaacs today. Their Isaac, and we have our one. Do we win today? Do we win this game with Isaac up front? If you say no to that, if you look at the chances we created today, if you believe that we wouldn't have won this game, even if we had Isaac up front, am I glazing? Am I overhyping? No, I'm not, guys. I'm not. Isaac, there's something about him. He is so Arsenal. And I know there is a potential he could join and actually maybe not do so well. But do you know what? It's impossible, because I've never felt so confident about a player playing for Arsenal. He's just Arsenal. And this video is going to annoy people, and I know that. But I'm just an Arsenal fan that wants to see the club do well. And it's so frustrating that year after year we invest in the defence, we invest in midfield. And yeah, we've invested in attacking options. But when was the last time that we just kind of had a F it moment? Do you know what I mean? Was it Pepe? Buying Pepe for 72 million or whatever it was. You know, we were linked with Zaha and we ended up with Pepe. And obviously, after a few seasons, we sell him and it hasn't worked out, even though he got over 50 goal contributions. But was that the last time that it was a genuine moment of, do you know what? Yeah, get him. Bring him in, because he looked so good. He did. He looked so good. And we didn't have Saka at the level he is at now. And we had Aubameyang and Lacazette. It looked and it felt right. When was the last time that we would have sat down and actually just gone, right, Forget about the money. Let's just forget about it for a moment. Who is the player that elevates and takes us to the next level? I just don't think we do it. We don't. And this is that chance. It's that chance. He's right there. He's right there. And you know he's screaming, absolutely screaming to be at a top club. And look, all respect to Newcastle, but they ain't. They ain't that. Okay, and Arsenal aren't really that. But the thing is, right, what you're forgetting, okay, we're not Man City right now. We're not Liverpool. These guys have won the Champions League recently. Obviously, Chelsea have as well, more recently as well. But just think, okay, you're Isaac. You're sitting there. You've got all these offers, okay? He wants to play for a club where he will be an instant starter, a star man, will play every game, has a chance to build something because he's still only 25, 26 years old. This is his big move, okay? I can't think of a better project, a better umbrella, okay? He has everything available to him at this football club. We can give him the highest contract at the club for all I care. We don't need to break the bank, okay? We don't need to be paying him 400 bags a week. I get that, but I can't imagine that Isaac will go home tonight and think, yeah, I don't like Arsenal. I'm so glad that we beat them tonight. And okay, yeah, he'll be happy about his performance, and he won't really mind that he's knocked out Arsenal. Of course not. He has to win. He's playing at Newcastle. But there will be that little niggling thought. He knows Arsenal fans love him. He knows that everyone thinks that Isaac is a great fit for Arsenal, and he knows it himself. He must do. Am I brain dead? Am I just buy him? Thanks for watching, guys. And hopefully we'll do something at St. James's Park. But I doubt it. On to the FA Cup, eh?